Welcome back to the Integrated Leader Podcast. I am Lauren Marie, and today we're closing out our week on delegation with a shift in perspective. This episode isn't about what to delegate or how. It's about why delegation might be the most powerful leadership strategy you're not fully using. We often treat delegation like a time-saving hack, something to lighten our load, get more off our plate. And sure, it does that. But that's the small version of delegation. The bigger version is delegation is how you build people. Let's say that again. Delegation is not about tasks. It's about transforming your workforce. It's how you take someone from where they are to where they could be. It's how you turn high performers into future leaders. And it's how you stop being the ceiling on your team's growth. If you only delegate what's safe or easy or already in someone's wheelhouse, you're not leading, you're just allocating. The long game version of delegation asks, who is this person becoming? And what can I hand off now that will help shape who they are a year from now? Let's say someone on your team is amazing at execution, super reliable. You always count on them for pulling things off on time. Great. But if you only give them tasks, they'll stay as a task person. What if you said, I'd love you to take the lead on this entire project. I'm here to support you, but I want you to start thinking like the owner of the outcome, not just the executor. Boom. You've just planted a seed of leadership. And that matters because every time you delegate, you're sending the message, I see capacity in you, or I'll keep doing it because I don't. So let's get practical. Here are 3 ways to make delegation a leadership development strategy, not just a time saver. 1, track what you delegate. Make a simple running list. Who did you delegate to? What was the task? And what was the result? This builds awareness. It helps you avoid always choosing the same person, and it helps you reflect on how people are growing over time. Pair delegation with feedback. After the task is done, don't just say thanks. Ask, what went well? What was hard? What would you do differently next time? This makes the process reflective and it reinforces learning. It lets your team know this isn't about performance, it's about growth. And 3, stretch before they're ready. Don't wait for someone to be perfectly prepared. If they are 70% ready, delegate and grow the other 30% together. You could say, this is a stretch and I'm here to support you, but I believe it's time. That one sentence could be a turning point in their career. Let me say this plainly. Your legacy as a leader won't be what you accomplished. It will be who you empowered. So here's your challenge. Look at your calendar, look at your to-do list. Circle 3 things that someone else could do. Not because they're better at it, but because they grow by doing it. Start there. Delegate not to offload, but to elevate. Here's a quick recap of where we've been this week to pull it all together. Day 1, we named the real reason we don't delegate. It's not time or talent, it's identity. We've tied our value to being the one who holds it all, but that keeps us and our teams fairly small. On day 2, we challenged the trust myth, that trust doesn't need to come first. Delegation builds trust, not the other way around. Day 3, we got specific with the script. You learned to give 4 clear pieces of information. What you're asking for, why it's important, when it's due, and how you'll support them. Because vague delegation leads to vague outcomes. And day 4, we talked about failure. When someone drops the ball, and they will, that's not the end of the road. It's when coaching begins. And your response can either reinforce trust or it can shut it down. And today, we've reframed the delegation as the engine of leadership development. It's not about getting more done, it's about growing more people. Thank you for being with me this week. If this series has helped you shift how you see yourself as a leader or how you empower others, I'd love if you'd subscribe, leave a review, or share it with someone who's carrying a lot. Next week, we're pivoting to a new topic, but still staying rooted in human-centered, values-driven leadership. Until then, keep growing, and I'll see you next week.